You can't control your emotions. I did a video where I was explaining that you can't control your emotions. It's about understanding fundamentally that no one controls their emotions. Your emotions are a communication to you. To understand this more in depth, I've actually done a YouTube video that you can go watch, titled The Most Important Video You're Going to Watch Today, Feelings and Emotions. Now, I've actually put a video out before talking about this very subject where no one can control your emotions. There was a question asked to me, who controls your emotions? And we like to think that, well, no, I'm only in control of my emotions, but you're not. And the reason it's really important to understand what's actually going on is because it gives you so much more awareness of how you work. There were some comments on that video in regards to, I do control my emotions because I don't react in a certain way. And it's very understandable that that can seem like you're controlling your emotions, but that's not what's happening. Let's say something happens and an emotion triggers, which is extremely normal. Let's say that emotion is anger. Let's say someone has made me angry and I could react with that anger, or I could hold back. Now, in that moment, you are not controlling your emotions. Your emotion has already happened. You are controlling your behavior by suppressing the emotion. And this is the fundamental difference, and this is why it's very, very important to understand. If I believe that I can control my emotions, then I don't see them for what they actually are, which is a communication. It's a feedback system. So if I believe by suppressing I am controlling my emotions, then I'm not able to understand the feedback. I'm not able to understand how I work as a human being. Yes, that emotion can happen and it can make me act in a specific way, which is actually valid, but I'm not controlling my emotion by suppressing it. I'm controlling my behavior by suppressing my emotion. This is why I say it is completely okay how you feel every single time, because how you feel is a communication. Yes, there are healthy ways of reacting, and yes, there are unhealthy ways of reacting, but even the unhealthy ways of reacting are valid. There actually is no right or wrong. There's desirable or undesirable. But understand that you cannot control your emotions. You're controlling your behavior in those moments by suppressing your emotion. Suppression is what gets your triggers being so powerful where it's trying to get you to behave in a certain way. Suppression is not healthy. It's just society and literally all of the world has been taught to suppress, because this is actually how we controlled behavior. If my child is acting in a certain way, I am going to scold them, and by scolding them they learn to suppress that emotion, which then forces them to behave in the way that I believe they should behave. This is the whole reason why we struggle as adults. So believing that you control your emotions by suppressing them is incorrect. You're controlling your behavior by suppressing your emotion. However you feel is correct, it's valid, and it's okay.